Good evening, boys and girls. I am the Insomniac Let's Player, and this is going to be another Doki Doki Literature Club. I am once again joined by my lovely wife and assistant.
Shigo.
And today I actually have my son with me.
Yep, I was always with my mom's videos, but now me and my mom are in this kind of video.
Alright, anyway, so yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. It's still a little bit of a iffiness on why everybody is like yay. But yeah. So we left us off on who we're going to show our poem to. We have Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika.
I personally think we should give it to Monika.
So, okay.
What do you think, Donnie?
Yeah, I would choose yours.
Alright, well anyway, we'll do Monika first because she is the captain of this club. Or president. Or whatever. I should start with Monika. Yesterday she seemed so eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Sorry for the coughing.
Hi, Insomniac.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ah ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Insomniac. We're a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Insomniac.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha 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 ha.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Yoki would write.
Huh?
Natsuki would write. Natsuki. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Ha 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 ha. If you say so.
Yup. By any chance, have you read anything by Silverstein?
Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago?
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, enduring, and even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out the kind of style that suits you. Anyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles.
Hold on.
But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way anyone else wants you to write. It's not like that you have to worry about embarrassing them or anything. Ah ha ha.
Ha ha. Ah ha ha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched by the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
So what do you think?
That was okay. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really in the right person to ask for feedback.
Ah ha ha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Oh? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make it any progress.
Oh, I know what that's like, actually.
Me too.
Being a writer, you know, if you like get fixated on one part and you try hard to force the issue and then you try to perfect it, you'll never progress with the storyline.
That's how I end up not revisiting some fan fictions because I can't get past
And that's why when I'm writing,
Yeah.
I just kind of just go. My fingers type and I'm just like disconnected.
Son, do you
Anyway.
have any input?
No, just stop talking.
And get back to the dialogue? Okay. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
Yup.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark petal of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright. Who should I show my poem to next? That one?
This one's
Okay,
gonna
to
run-
Sayori, my best friend. Da-da-da.
This is a good poem, Insomniac. Are you sure it's not your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how when you're really a part of a club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Insomniac. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only a really good person would do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? It will be my way of thinking of you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hee hee hee.
Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, and how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. And I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
It was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, I guess Yuri next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Go ahead.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words.
Hold on.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah.
Why do
Why
you
do you
ask?
ask?
I'm just making sure. I guessed it might be after reading it through, though.
Ah, so it's that bad?
No.
Did I just raise my voice? Sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you verbal feedback. Nasaki can be a little bit biased though. That's your word. That's your word.
Biased? How?
Well,
I don't know.
never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if this is a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmly breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking of that at all.
But you took a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think her handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost in Samyuk at all.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort and unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Oh, it's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, last but not least, Natsuki!
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like it. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Eh?
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Eh. Well, you would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, that's not that great, and then let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that, and you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so... Oh, sorry.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps to bring out the feeling in that last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being a bit nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Whoops.
Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Suri liked it, and Insomniac did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Meh. And Insomnia liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Iori. Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Insomniac appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Samiak started showing up.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Misaki! Misaki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Insomniac. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems more cultivated or for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Insomniac. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and impressive words in our language. That's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most implicitly. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, eliminating yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Insomniac? Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agreed with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
I think I should go with the third option. Third option.
So, should I piss off Yuri and keep going with her, who apparently likes me, ish? Piss her off, go with her. Or help me, Sayori.
I think we should go on the best friend route.
Best friend, help!
Natsuki.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had left in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah. Everyone is fighting them is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Insomniac. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to be interjected with their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sori wants to tell Yori that what a suck up and jerk she's being. She would never. That's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes. Stop! Nisaki, Yori, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Nisaki's poems, they are amazing because they give so many feelings in just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Nisaki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yori's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ha ha ha.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I wouldn't hate to see herself get hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me and causes my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about the sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Insomniac, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too? So your poems will turn out even better?
I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Insomniac, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sierra beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sierra and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Yatsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
Fighting over me.
You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, Insomniac, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, poem writing time.
You want to help write? Let's do this, son.
Yep.
Pick some words.
Alright, so apparently I decided I'm going off with her. And she likes cutesy stuff.
So, puppy.
Puppy.
Cuphead.
Cuphead isn't a choice.
Skipping. Hop.
Cheer.
Cute. Ribbon. Giggle. Friends. Ah, crap. Romance. Passion. Childhood. Twirl. Bouncy.
Flower.
Laugh. No, damn it. Okay, Parfait. Empty, Destiny, Ring Cloud, Essence, Treasure, Doki Doki. Doki Doki! Shiny. Sugar. Spice.
Games.
And everything nice.
Candy.
Games.
Conde.
Games. Oh man.
Sweet. Damn it.
Let's honorably pick a word.
Bunny.
Bunny?
Oh, good
Yes,
job.
I knew it.
Okay. What else?
Sam.
What other word?
No, Sam. Right there.
Sham.
Oh man.
Play.
Play. Nope.
Oh man, again.
Flying.
Cag.
Flying. Dang it.
Oops. Most of them were her.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Insomniac.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Eh?
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She then turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Ha 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 ha.
I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you were not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money and so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves only the one option.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel so guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Huh?
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
Huh? I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Insomniac to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, sorry. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling such a mysterious little stunt like that, Your suffering is fair enough in retribution. Huh? Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Aha. I really like when you speak your mind to Yori. It doesn't happen much, but that's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, sorry. I guess there's still a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hee hee hee.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if there weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nasoki into making them.
Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori.
Hee 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 hee.
Whap!
Gah!
Out of nowhere, Sun smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie!
Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapper in plastic. Sayori glances around.
This is a miracle! It's because I've paid my retribution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost works. Ahaha! I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard what you blabbed about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha ha ha. Nasaki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. Mmm.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. Hee 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 hee. You're going through a lot over that one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours is really good. Looks really good too, Nasaki. I said that wrong again. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Aw, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off of her.
Oi!
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room.
Huh? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she's a... Haha, it wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me.
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I really hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Oh, I don't really. I was kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
They're all into me. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Insomniac.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Oh, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Yeah.
It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull out the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter ended with Minori and Alice found.
Monica!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? Appear inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez! This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I could reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
I mean...
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Quoi?
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles.
What?
Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she is able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There.
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see.
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're inconvenient to fit in the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Oish.
Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Aha, here we go.
And save. Alright, I'm out of time right now, so see what you liked about it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment,
And don't forget to check out Shigo's channel.
Bye-bye. Peace out.
hit the like button.
Peace out.
Anyway,
Pony
this has
Test
been
today.
my wife Shigo, my son Donnie,
Peace out.
And our other
and
kids.
I will see you all another night.